Alright, welcome in, people. I see everyone is starting to load in. They're still getting everyone together into the party so they can get the lobby set. I believe they're going to pay to set everybody. Yes, Bren, I was doing F1 before I came over here. What is your point? Uh, Comical was requesting to hop in for a second, but I do not see him. So, not sure. Bren, you think I have any idea what I was driving at all in that game? My goal was to not finish last over there, and I achieved that. Oh, thank you, Snapchat, for the follow. Numbers really going up now as of recent. It's awesome. Did the name not change? Why did the name not change? It shows it's changed on my phone, but not on my computer. That's annoying. It did this last night too. Okay, now it's changed. I just had to press it 30 times. You would win it. Haven't you finished second in two super speedways now that you've recently done? No, you would not win 100%. Some of these names in this league have almost went pro. Uh huh. Alright, they are setting up the lobby currently. We're just waiting on everyone to get into it. Why is my stream lagging? I had someone wanting to speak to me, but I can't when it's in Discord, so I'm not sure what's happening. But either way, they are still waiting to load in the lobby. My in-car view is yet to load in as well, so still just waiting on that. It does look like we have about 27 drivers tonight. And of course, from last week, we saw Rock win his duel, so that is our pole sitter. Let me actually see who is second. I'm not completely sure who got the other one. B Dodds was the Duel 2 winner, so he starts outside pole. And it looks like everyone was loaded in on their qualifying order. So it looks like we'll just be getting that invite and we'll go green right after start. Oh, you are going to line up? It looked like everyone was in position already. Do I not have GS added? Thought I did. Alright, they're just waiting on one more and we'll be good to go and get in. I would have gone over points, but as this is the first race, I have not. So, just trying to get in and see where we end up. Alright, timer is moving. We got 30 seconds, and then we can take our invite. Still have our one pace lap to get everyone completely set where they need to be. And we have, again, Rock NASCAR and B-Dodds front row. So we'll see who can hold out the lead early. We know Rock NASCAR is pretty patient, so if he can get the lead, he's probably going to hold it, and everyone's going to stay in line to just run out the laps until fuel or a wreck, whichever one comes first. We only had 2 total cautions in our duels, so hopefully we keep that under 2 cautions for the race completely. Wolfie has a fan. Welcome in, Avery. See if we have any lag outs. Hopefully we do not. Does not look like there's any lag, so we are clear. So far, it looks like everyone is in the lobby still. King Koda has a fan as well. Welcome in, guys. Do you know anyone racing? You should know the name up on your screen right now, Mr. Marty Hensley himself, the Facebook group owner for Xbox One Esports, the what is it? The sponsored series and current driver in for tonight. You should definitely know him. We do have GS Racing, Twisted Bush. I don't know if you know Good Wrench, your new teammate over on Mondays. That's probably about all you know. You probably know Dee. Neil is also an old name that I know, but GS, you better be looking at your screen, not my chat, because they're going green, and a massive start from Rock NASCAR gets them going, so he's out front in front of everybody else. The 9 car stalls out behind the 21. They're going to catch up to that lead. They're not going to have enough run to make the pass on him for the start of turn 1, so they hold in line. The 9 car in the top lane falling away. Only 4 cars left in that as the 21 and 41 to connect and lead up for the front. They take the move on the 7 down the backstretch. off the first lap, and the 7 car will not be able to lead it back to the line as he falls down in the bottom lane, but they catch him with 4 cars down low. The 21 will take over the lead, 41 follow in behind him, 7 car to third, and that top lane is getting some more cars to strengthen out as a bit of a space back here with the 8. If people stay up on that top lane, we could see 2x2 as the 21 leads the first lap through. Alright, everyone is pretty solid right now. They say that as the 24 hits the wall. And almost a wreck. I'm not sure how that didn't kill anybody with the 38, but they keep it going. So now, giant train on the bottom. Only a few takers on the outside. That's 2 Toyotas, 45 and 23. No help, but the 45 gets in and the 78 gets knocked out of line. Big shuffle back here with a few others as well. No one's gone around. I think everyone's still in draft. We do have a breakaway in the tail of the field the last 5. So a few laps gone by. The 21 has led every lap so far. No other change other than the 45 taking a spot over the 8 car of Bush. There's a shuffle back here with the 16. 3 wide and they're bouncing off each other. We got a wreck out back. That's going to be our first caution. Not sure who those were, but they should be racing it back to the line. The 21 almost lost that bottom lane. Holds on to it, coming out of 4. And onto our first caution. And an immediate lag spike from the 21. So we'll go back and see who was it that wrecked. 47 of Sportsman and the 38 of Cat. So there was our first caution. So hopefully we don't go 2 more and break what we had in the duels. I want to say only about 5 laps had gone by, so not a lot there. We'll see who decides to take pits. A lot of people going down, so yeah, everyone from the lead's going in. No one stays out. So that puts us within fuel range for the stage. Currently sitting on 27 to go, so still a long way to go in stage 1. Actually, no, never mind. I think they're not in fuel range. They are. I think I read it wrong. I think we have 23 laps on fuel, so still just out of the fuel range for the stage. And a lot of 2-tire, no-tire takers. 21 loses that lead, and it goes to, I believe, the 44. Nope, not the 44. The 20, T-Stone will jump up to the lead, and the 9, who started outside pole, stays in second. already people getting shuffled around towards the midfield. Some guys that were stuck in traffic jumped up to the lead because tires don't fully matter here because the track position is going to just completely ignore tire wear. So if we do not get another caution, we do have to pit still. The 26 laps to go in the stage. Possible to make it on fuel if you save it. It's very possible to save 3 laps. But do we have that second caution in stage 1? Alright, set up with T-Stone. New leader going up to the restart zone. Let's see if B-Dodds can regain a restart. He missed it off of Rock's call. We'll see if he gets it this time. He does not. Outside lane falls quickly. The 44 stays connected with the 20, and they get going quick. 41 and 21, your previous leaders at caution. They sit 3rd and 4th, pushing this line ahead. Ooh, 23 and 12 contact. Nobody else goes around from that. They keep it going. A big space between the backfield and this front line. Oh, the 20 car is going up to block the outside. He gets it on the 41. Now the 44 has the low lane. Does the 20 go back down to block it? He tried. Not get it down in time. Stays up high. 44 is out by himself. No help, but a push from the bottom lane's coming up soon. Top lane had momentum, though. He's going to go and lead that lap, but a rushing 44 down to the bottom is going to take it over as soon as they pass. A lot of cars down at the bottom. No help on the top right now. A few cars aren't spaced out and pushing that line, and they're all stacked up in the bottom. Getting a lot of laps left in the stage. And we have a fight in the middle. Not sure if anyone's going to try to make it 3 wide. Looks like everyone's content to run in their lanes. But right now, 3 cars push that bottom lane. 12 is not connected, but they are still fighting strong. I'm better than the top lane right now. Field is split in half, it looks like, as the top 20 seems to have, or sorry, the top 15 seems to have broken away from them. And now they've single filed out. The 20 car gets down into the line at 5th place. Top lane fell fast. They're going to cycle back down into one train. Wonder who is our cars that are trying to save. Car jumps out of line, tries to fall to the back, but an on-rushing few cars to the top lane tries to make that work. That's going to fall quickly. It's going to put them 3 wide almost back here behind him after that checkup. So the 9 picked up a few spots after that. Is still trying to make moves. The 9 wants to go to try to lead. Going to pull the 78, but no help up top. 44 will still lead it. That is Durludes. The 8 car of Twisted going to send it, and the 7 of Rock's going to follow. They have him cleared. They go right around. Here comes the 45 as well to fill in that hole. 45 will close it. So Twisted moves to the lead. Rock will pass over that 44, and they are 3 wide back here for 5th. Does not want to stay in line. He keeps trying to move. He wants to be the one to lead it. Who is the 45? Trying not to miss anything. That's Goodwrench. He's gotten back down into 4th place, but he continues to try to move up. The 23 goes to follow. The 66 closes that hole. 20 car is caught the other 2 Toyotas, so he's going to link up with them. Not sure if everyone else on the top lane is going to follow. The 12 car almost connected with the 20, but the 20 will abandon. The 4 goes in the wall from the 12 car. And I think everyone kept it going. 2 cars knocked out of the draft, though, so they're still moving. Still plenty of laps left in the stage. I want to say we're 20 to go, if not just a little bit under. Still being led by the 8 of Twisted. Yeah, we are at 20 to go in the stage, so within fuel window if they cannot make it to the end on fuels. I believe there are those few that are saving in the back, but we will see once we get to it if we go green. Goodwrench still fighting on the outside. Not a lot of help every time he moves up there. Those cars behind him are starting to connect, but he's so far back, there's no momentum to work with. As his front 5 continue to sit in a train. Looking at the 16 sitting in 4th place, he's very obviously saving right now, so that's also creating a bubble that the high lane cannot work around. As it looks right now, Didi should be winning the stage if every lap gets run through. One car had a bit of a scare right there. It was either him or the 48 I was looking at. It was a white car, so they keep going. The 6 fell so far back out of line. If one other person would be saving in the stage, it's going to be that 48. We almost saw him win his duel off of a fuel save and ran out on the last lap, got passed. Now he sits right here with a huge gap between him and the 66, keeping that outside lane stalled out. Some of them broke away from their teammate, chopping up that back lane. Yep, currently 17 to go in the stage. I think we might have broken away from the top 7. Sorry, top 6. For now, as the 20 with a massive push coming, they might be able to send this out of 4. Does not get it in time. The 48 made them go wide. That's going to kill a lot of their momentum. Only him and the 6 went. There's a hole he could take. He does not get it in time. The 66 is going to stall them out on the outside again. 48 did a great job of blocking that run, keeping the bottom lane steady. Fell back to regroup while the 6 stayed up here in the fight, trying to get around the 48. Who they know is saving. They want to get in front of him. Race still being led by the 8 of Twisted. Rock continues to push him. .15 in the stage, 15 remaining in the stage. Some still have to pit as they are still running full throttle. No saving in sight for some, and then we have those few that are saving. You know, the 16, the 48, they are. Speaking of, where is the 16? There he is, sitting right there in fourth. car back in the mix on the outside, getting pushed by the 78. Still no help from them. They are going to go nowhere. Everyone's still down to the bottom. Not much changing going to happen. Oh, lags back in the one. If that wrecks someone and causes a caution, that fuel saving some of these are doing is going to cost them. Goodrich is trying to pry the one car out of that low lane. No movement from the top 10. The 78 stuck on the outside, nowhere to go, no one to go with him. He's going to have to fall to the tail of this field as everybody runs in line. Closing down on 10 to go soon. Currently at 12 to go in stage 1. Ooh, 23 gets knocked out of the line. We're coming up to 11 to go, currently on 12 to go. So far, Twisted has led since the restart. Has not been challenged since. Nobody's wanting to move out of line. Everyone's waiting to the stage in. I'm not sure who all is the one saving, as now we're starting to see a bunch of spaced out cars. Now we're at 10 to go. Some people are still 3 laps short of fuel, so they should be pitting any lap now that they're under 10. Waiting to see who are our takers and when do they go. I would imagine the front 3 would be the first ones to go in. Oh, never mind. A few back there. The 21, 45, 6. The 40, yeah, 41, 6, and 21. Those are our first 3 takers. The only 3. And that left a hole in the lead pack, so I think those 4 or 5 in the background might be pitting this time as well. Goodrich still working on the outside by himself. So not sure if he's pitting or not. And 45 this time, 66, and the Toyotas in the background, they all go. Just keep an eye on this 16 and 48, if they have been the most obvious fuel savers. 44 looks to be calling his pit, so I'd imagine the front two in front of him are also going. There he goes, the 16 pits. Everyone here pits. Oh, but Twisty gets hit 2 times into a speeding penalty. I think that was the 7 of Rocket got him. 8 car going to be put with a penalty, possibly the 7. Oh, we got a few cars going through the grass, checking up. They keep it going. Check up with our lead car, which would be the 9 in this pack right here. I do not believe they have pitted, so they are still out and moving. It's the 9, 5, 3, 38, and 47. And they're all going down this time. Everyone from that pack goes through. Looks like they all get in cleanly. A few guys took tires, and a few, or at least some, took nothing other than fuel, which should put the 16 back to the lead. Yep, 16 is your current lead, which I believe was a fuel-only stop for most of these guys. Oh my gosh, here comes the 66, 19, and 45. They pit first before these guys had a massive run over them. They will take over that lead. 66 of Romeo. He took it. You got Trout pushing him with a good wrench in third. There's 5 to go. It's a 6-car battle for this stage win, currently being held by Romeo. Right now our biggest aggressor sits third, and watch the run. He's going to send it. No, he does not. He sits in line. He built up a massive run, and I think he had to hold on to it when he saw the 48 go to the high side. But we know Goodwrench is an extreme aggressor right now, so look for him to be the one to make the move for the stage win. He's backing up, and everyone's trying to make the move, so he has to close his hole. If everyone keeps trying to make the move before he does, they're going to be stuck where they are. They move up again. 45 has to close the back to the lead. Not going to not be able to go to words. Wow, not going to be able to go anywhere as the lead continues to be held by the 66, but the top lane almost had something going with DD leading it, being pushed by the 24 and the 48 in the background. We are 3 to go in the stage. When does the 45 try to make the move? When do they follow him when he does make it? Looks like they're connected. If he moves up now, it should be for it. Nope, the 16 will go by himself. Pushes from the 40 or 24, and the 45 holds down to the bottom to keep them 3 cars. 48 being patient in the background, waiting for the laps to tick down. Romeo's still holding on to it. 24 has, or not 24, the 19 has not left his bumper. We're 2 to go, and Didi wants to move. .45 has built a gap to the lead again. How does he take it? The 16 goes way too early. He's going to try to side draft him, and it's going to kill both their runs. Last lap of the stage. Not sure if the top 3 is going to change, maybe other than the third. As they're going to pull back and build a massive run down here in the backstretch. 16 sends it, 24 joins, the 48 is now connected with him. He's going to push him forward. Big shot. They're going to get side by side with second place, but not up to the lead. It's going to stall out fast. 16 pulls up ahead into second, but the 66 unchallenged goes up to win the stage. Didi steals second. Trout holds third. Goodrich playing major blocker for that bottom 2. I believe that set him in 5th. It did. So I don't believe anybody is a lap down. Yeah, everyone's clear. So the 8 car back in the race, the 7 as well. Those that got the speeding penalties or was just off the lead, so they're going to be back in this now. And they send them off on an even restart. The bottom lane still prevails. 16 now going to push that 66. 19 fell back a lot. Wonder if he had damage on that last stage. Oh, we had a wreck, big wreck out back. 43 down to the infield. Not sure who else. So that's going to shuffle everyone around in the backfield. As they sit right now, the 66 of Romeo continues to lead, being pushed by the 16, 20, and 1. And Didi falls out of line. I think that was on purpose. Oh, big checkup back there. That is caution. So that incident we saw off the restart was going to be caution call. So now I wonder how many we see try to take pit road. We saw at least 6 people doing 2 tires and some doing no tires and only fuel off of the first restart, or for the first caution in stage 1. So far, we have tied our caution count for what we had in the duels, one in each stage. And everyone from the lead pits. It looks like the 21, the 9, they stay out. Everyone else goes in. So exactly where we were last time with that fuel count. We're at 27 to go as we hit the line, going through pit road, and everyone's on 23 laps of fuel. Wait, wrong number, or wrong buttons. There you go. It's looking like a lot of blocking for the low lane. We're not seeing much runs for the top. All the runs that we see go up there get blocked by the tail car pushing the bottom lane and stalling them out, getting nothing done. Yeah, that's what's happening up front, is the stalling out the top lane. Not everyone's really getting going. Well, back on with Wolfie. He's up in the lead after early stage 1. Should be 26 to go at the line. So we didn't see anybody be able to save it off of last time. So I'm not sure if we're going to see it happen again. Alright, Wolfie into the restart zone, and he kicks it off. A great restart down to the bottom. The 9 stays with him this time, so not much of a breakaway. 66 Romeo also kind of still there, holding that line away from the 44. 44 could drop in if he wants. He's not gonna do it, and the 20 car is gonna fill that spot in. And the 20 of Two Stone is gonna run up front, no help. He's gonna get left by the 23, who fills in the bottom for 4th place. Oh, the 66 going to be aggressive and take over the 9's position. Almost had a run for the lead. Now Beat Odds up at the top with Two Stone. They have some cars up top, and I don't know if they had the momentum to work with it. Wolf going to go by and lead off the first lap of the restart. 25 to go. Still plenty of laps left in stage 2. Can this outside stay formed up and get going? They have the numbers. You just need to stay straight on them. Oh, and a connect. They're going to put everyone 3 to 4 wide. We might have a wreck back here. And it looks like we will. Multiple cars going around. 78 hits the inside wall. And a few cars going around on their own. 8 car killed. So that's going to bring us to the third caution. 21 still going to hold on for that. So Wolfie's pit call to get to the lead. It's going to hold out as he continues to hold it off of our third caution. So I wonder if that's going to put us within fuel range, or at least saving range for some. It looks like only about 2 or 3 laps went by, so should be next to it. '21 does not pit again. He does not pit for fuel. Everybody else goes down. So for sure the 21 cannot make it to the end of the stage. I believe everybody else here should. So the 21 holds on to the lead by not pitting, and who comes in on the second? I believe the 20 car. Alright, so the 20 car chooses the outside up there. 44 follows. The 12 car is now up here pushing the leader down in the bottom. Alright, there we go. Good restart from the 21 again, and leaves the field. That's going to leave him open for possible someone to take the lead. They give them enough draft. 20 car's got to run. Do they take it on the outside? He does. The 20 car going to go up, and no help from him. Has momentum, though. He just needs the cars to pull up with him before they do the 21. The 12 gets there. The 45 gets there after. He has a push, not yet cleared. He has him now, but does he take it down? Oh, 21 missed the corner. He's going to go middle. That's going to check up that top lane as well and the bottom. That's going to leave the 20 out by himself. T-Stone now to the lead. Everyone else in the top lane will get back to where they were. On running 19, going to try to pass the field as well. The 4 trying to take the lead. He has under the 20. The 4, I believe, Splash or Slash, I'm not sure. I need to look at the name again. But he takes over the lead, dove under the 20 as soon as they pass that 21. T-Stone now going to fall with the 44 and 19 back there behind him. Yeah, pure Splash. Just keep in mind, some were very close on the fuel window, so we should be seeing some people saving. It's only a small bit. See the 21 backing off a lot because we know he cannot make it on fuel. And the 4 lost the lead. The 45 of Goodwrench going to take it over. I wonder if the 4 car saw the counter and he's pulling to the back to try to save as well. Goodwrench leads. We have a breakaway second pack behind everybody else. A good half of the field up here for the lead. 16 saving again, sitting in third place. Oh, never mind. He's moving. He was building a run. The 16 built the run to try to take the lead. He has the 5 pushing him, with 3 cars down on the bottom. That is going to fall apart, and that hole closed very quickly, so they're going to be left out there unless someone lets them back in. 1 car takes over that spot, the 48 to follow. The 1 car almost went to the top, had to check up a little bit. 48 will join them up there as well. What does the 7 do? Stays down to the bottom. 48 had to run all the way up into second, but that's going to stall quickly. That bottom lane disbanded just as fast. Oh, the 48 was not able to get back down in the line. That's going to slow all them up all the way to the tail. Goodwrench still leads. Duralud's to push him. Romeo sitting in third, and Rock holds fourth. Single file all the way back outside the top 10. Big checkup for position as everyone's trying to get out of the outside or stay in line in the rear of this pack. And they're catching up to the 21 who just pit, so he's going to go 1 lap down. Oh, never mind, that's the 2 car. The 2 car goes 1 lap down, so if they catch the 21, there's going to be 2 cars a lap down, so which one will get the free pass? If they haven't already passed him. Sixteen Didi. Is he saving or is he building another run? Looks like he is saving. Get a lap count when we hit the line again. GD going to pull himself out of that draft towards the end. We are 15 laps to go in stage 2. Some people are already good on fuel. Everyone fighting for position in the midfield, trying to get past the ones that are saving as they're getting checked up. Oh, the 7 out of line as well. Not sure what happened with him, but he's stuck on the outside now. '20 car lets him back in. Now we start having a run for that top side. The 41 going to lead that charge as this bottom lane got checked up pretty heavily. That's going to send them all the way forward, just past second place currently. It's Jay McNeil. He's past the 45, hasn't cleared. How long does he stay up? Who all does he pull with him? He's got the 6 and 4 with him. Bottom lane with another surge down in front of the 41. Does the 45 stay bottom? It looks like he will, as the new surge from the top lane keeps going, but not as big as the last time, so they stall out just a bit as they run side by side. I think everyone up here is good on fuel as they've started racing harder and harder, trying to get through. We still have about 15, maybe 14 to go. Sorry, 12 to go as they hit the line right there. McNeil still on the outside, has him again out of 2. I think he's trying to get the 6 and 4 cleared of him. It looks like that might happen now as that bottom lane falls fast. A lot of cars clear on the top lane now. When does he move down, or does he stay on the top? Four car almost wanted to go down, but they stay up there. It looks like they might be committed to it. Never mind, they go right back down in the tri-oval, and the 20 car fills in that last spot back there in front of the 45. I think the 23 got in as well. No, not the 23. Who was that? Looked like a red car. Oh, yeah, the 19. So the 19 falls in behind the 20. The 45 went from the lead all the way outside the top 5. Alright, laps are closing down again. We'll see how many we got once we hit the line again. They pass the 21 as they hit 10 to go in the stage. 4 car is giving them some space, so I wonder if he's going to be the one to make the move to try to get the lead again. So only 10 left in stage 2, about to be 9. I don't think any of our Stage 1 top 5 is in the same place as they were last time. sitting on 9 to go, and watching this 4-car back off the 6. So he's ready with a run, but it's just when is he taking it? We have a second pack of cars trying to catch that field. Not far off. I'm not sure if they'll have enough time to regain that. They very well could. I believe that's 8 to go. Yep, it was 8 to go. Now the 6 car looks to be backing off a little bit. So they've left him out on the zone as he sits with 7 to go. The second pack of cars is still gaining. Oh, now everyone's starting to make moves. Here comes a massive run for the Toyotas. The 20, 19, 45, and being pushed by the 66. Clears the 41. Has the 19 past them. Can they get the other one by? And they got 3 cars past that 41, but not enough on the exit corner. They got him again. The 41's going to lose his push. The 66 gets knocked out, and 3 Toyotas jump up to the lead as they hit 6 to go. And they're pulling away. The 41 backing off to try to make the run, see if he can get that spot back. Second pack of cars is still gaining. They're going to be there by the end of this stage. Almost has draft. They'll have him by the next lap. '41 can't do anything right now as those Toyotas are going to stay together. The rest of the field behind them is so spaced out, they're going to have a giant run, and the 41 is going to have nothing to do but sit in the low lane. Everyone's here. Rest of the pack has connected. Breakaway from the top 3. 19 still on the 20, but now the 45 is in front of the 41, building that run again. Or he could be blocking it. Push from the 4. Does not get in front of the 41, loses his partner. Approaching the lapped car. .45 back there with the 41, and they're still spacing out behind them. Only a few laps left in stage 2. Right now being led by 3 Toyotas. That's T-Stone, Trout, and Goodwrench. 3 to go. Ooh, 6 car dips out. wonder if that means he's going to be pitting. We're going to be coming up to 2 to go. 23 pits, 78 pits, a few cars in the backfield pit. And they hit 2 to go, so all those cars going through are going to get speeding penalties, or it's going to get pit penalties. That was a good 7 cars, I think, that went down pit road. So we hit 2 to go. Still no change from the top 3. The 41 still giving space to that 45. The last lap of the stage. When does this move happen? If it happens, it's going to happen coming out of 2. Oh, and a bunch of cars exiting pit road. Multiple cars going to get lapped right here. The 47 just out in front of the leaders. The 78 almost LePage has the field. He stays out. The 47 gets out of the way. That might have checked everyone up, but the 41 has no help from behind. Everyone else charging up, but they don't follow. Down to the bottom. They're going to take the spot from the 4 and 41. The 45 stops on everybody. He's out of gas. The 45 out of gas. Right in front of the field as soon as the 7 charged forward. And that's going to give the stage to the 20s. The 41 loses gas. Lost the spot at the line. To T-Stone, Trout. Then who's the 4? Splash. And then the MC. The 45 goes down pit road under stage, so he will take over the lead. A bunch of cars got lapped right there. So I expect them to... They're not going to get the wave around because the 45 doesn't pit. Because the 45 went down pit road at the end of the stage there, like 8 cars are going to get trapped or lapped down. Yep, there it goes. They are not happy with him. That was a lot of cars that got trapped. And then they didn't pit. So now Goodwrench takes over that lead. Gonna knock T-Stone to the high side as they get going. Stage 3, they have 33 laps in this, so 10 laps away from the fuel window. The 45 did not pull away from the field. He jumped up to the top lanes. They're going to push and prevail there, but he almost lost it to the 4. Oh, it's getting dicey. The 41 going to prevail down on the inside. He's going to take over that lead again. 45 and Goodwrench getting to be a sitting duck as they side draft themselves off that low lane. Splash and MC, I think it was, going to take over the lead with Trout right here behind him. Romeo still in 4th. We saw the 7 got some stage points earlier, but he also had that damage when he ran in the back of the 45. He's just outside the top 10, I believe. Oh, wreck out back. Look at the 9 and 78. A few others back there. The 9 and 43 back in the wall. A bunch of others slowed, so that's going to be our caution. Only a few laps have gone by in that stage, so still outside the fuel window. So let's see who is the free pass. Ooh, if the leaders pit, do we see a bunch of wave arounds that we should have seen from before? Because everyone still has to pit, so the 23 is going to get the free pass. And a few people will stay out. That's going to trap others a lap down again. So 24 and 8 and 7, they stay out, as well as the 21. So let's just get a lap back. Okay, looks like the 78 got a lap back. So we'll see what the 24 can do, as he is now the lead, I believe, for the first time tonight. Okay. And I'll look at lap count once they hit the line again. Lead is the 24. Twisted on the outside. Rocket pushing on the inside. They get going. A massive jump on that bottom gets them going. Pushes the 7 out front into second. 21 and 20 breakaway. A big chunk of cars up front here. 29 to go. So again, outside the fuel window. But not impossible to save all the way. Eight started second, fell all the way to fifth. Currently second being held by Rock, who has probably been the strongest running position car all night. And of course, our most aggressor the biggest aggressor we've seen is that 45. Not sure where he is currently. Could be in that top lane right now. Nope, not yet. Looks like he's in the bottom, behind the 19. Massive run from the top. The 45 joined him up there. And the 41 and 4 connected. That's going to put the 4 on the wall. That's going to slow that line down. Bottom lane is going to prevail and get going while that disbands. Another surge in the top lane. They have the numbers as they disconnected back there with the 48. He's going to connect going into turn 3. Twisted and Bizarre holding strong right there. Goodwrench, 41 of MC, I believe. Let me look at his name. JMC. Jay McNeil, he's still up at the top lane. Actually, thought he was. I think he just dropped down. Getting dicey in that mid pack. So they get split 3 wide. The 45 gets left out from that middle. So he's going to fall. The 41 made his way back up top. He's getting left out as well. 24 and Rock are still 1-2. What just happened back here? Almost a few cars around, but they keep going. That's going to knock the 45 out of draft. Trout just launched at the high side, but that disbanded as soon as he got up there. So loss of momentum. That bottom lane is going. The 41 has to abandon it. T-Stone getting to get left again to continue to fall to the back of that pack. Now, who up here will be the one to try to take this lead? We know everyone still has to pit. I would imagine some people in the back here are saving to not have to take a lot of fuel to have a shorter pit stop. 27 up in the wall by himself. Stays out of everybody. Look at lap count once we get back to it. See a second group of cars. I wonder if these guys can regain that pack. They have a lot of cars up here though. I missed the counter. But I want to say it was about 22 to go. 22, 23 to go. So we should be within the fuel window now. So Nilla making that charge on the outside, has the 6 and 9 with him. Oh, they hit Sutton, and that's going to disband that. The 6 car down to the inside. They're going to run 3 wide for 4th place. That's going to pull them back. 48 losing spots after spots. Ooh, we got a caution call. So a caution at fuel window. Right? Wait. Was it? Was that not a caution? That was like half the fuel checked up and like slowed down. What just happened? Was that not a caution? I am so concerned of what I just witnessed, but either way, they are going to go caution now that time. So I think something happened while they were up by the line and some people got confused on when the call was. But they get it slowed down now. So with us in the fuel window, now we should start seeing a bunch of side-by-side racing. 27 gonna go get a lap back. .27 still leads. The 7 still holds on to second. So that's Rock NASCAR. He's still in very good position to go out and win this. And now, who pits? Who takes tires? We know everyone's going to take fuel. But what type of tire strategy is everyone else going to do? .78 going to take a wave around, and the 9 with the pit strap might have taken the lead, if not the 66. So looks like the 66 will take over the lead. 7 lost 1 position by 2 different drivers. Actually, yeah, he lost 1 position to 2 different drivers. The 24 falls to 5th. So that tells me the 9 and 66 are no tire cars. This is actually ideal for the 7 because actually, okay, I think they do choose cone, so either way he's down at the bottom. 7 car of Rock needs to hold down there to maintain the lead pack, really, because that top lane has not been strong enough to really hold out. So we should be 19 to go at the line. A lot of people took that bottom lane. A car Twisted might be going up the second row here if they stack up. I'm not sure if they're going to go this time. They are not set up. But we'll see when we get to the restart zone. Okay, it looks like we are. So the 66 Romeo going to send them off. They get going, a good restart from the outside lane, but not everybody else gets going, so they're going to stall out fast. Everyone on the bottom stays connected and gets going forward faster. So 19 to go. Romeo back in the lead. B-Dodds sits right here on second. Oh, check up on that bottom lane the first turn. That might have another caution. 38's getting ping-ponged. Into the 45. They keep going. How did they save that? How did they save those cars? There was like 4 people getting ping-ponged around. They kept that going. Now a breakaway from the top 5, top 6. 27 about to connect back with him. And a massive run of cars back over here behind these guys. I'm not sure if anyone in this top 6 is going to move. Get another lap count once they hit it, and we'll see how much pressure those guys in the backfield need to get. 17 to go. They have plenty of time to catch this front 6. Everyone content to sit in line right now to try to catch the field. Not much going to happen. So the second pack being led by GS as they are closing fast, almost to wreck out back with the 21. He goes up on the wall. Stays clear. Still green. Second pack is moving right now. It's going to be 15 to go. The next lap by, these guys will be on them, if not going into turn 3. I'm ready for this one car to start maxing out on exit of 4 here. He went moving. That 8 car not connected with the rest of the field. No one went with the 1 car. So they all stayed bottom. That's going to leave him out. 14 to go and a big move from the 8 car to try to take this run on the high. No one goes with. 3 car joins him, but only 3 cars out top. It's going to fall quickly. Everyone caught the field and then stayed where they were. Seven car of Rock NASCAR is holding very strong right now. Has been pretty much top 3 this entire race, if not 80% of it. Laps are closing down, nearing 10 to go soon. Trying to see who's going to be the one to move. Romeo still got it. No one making the move yet, just yet. They want these laps out of the way. They're still in double digits right now. They need these. They need this to get towards the end to do something with this top 8. Yep, 11 laps to go. Oh, 44 getting squirrely, gonna push the 9 out. The 19 lets him back in. Everyone stay straight. That accordion effect gonna send everyone back there, gonna give them the run on the outside. A few cars poking out. Not enough to get anything going. They're gonna disband. You go 3 wide back there. That might be a caution if they keep it if they don't keep it going. They settle back in. $10 to go. And I think they call off cautions with 5 to go, so we'll see. Oh, is that the 16 back there? They hit the wall hard. He's knocked out of that now. Out of draft. Yep, DD out of draft and gone. $9 to go. 66 of Romeo still leads. .38 goes down to pit. I'm not sure if he had enough fuel to make it to the end. .78 stays out of the way of the leaders. I believe that is 7 to go. Lead has not moved. Nobody is poking out at all. If you see a few cars back here spaced out as the 9 gets knocked out of line. So we can tell they're preparing for a run, just when are they going to take it? Now we're at 7 to go. Two car stays out the way. Oh, a few cars moving forward. The 41, the only one to go with. The 48 tries. The 41 had to check up. Try to get back in. He was not able to get back down. Used too much speed. Leader's going to come up to 6 to go. Not many people moving, and when they do, nobody goes with. Everyone's taking it one spot at a time. Six laps to go. If the 48 can back up and follow with the 8, they have the numbers behind them. They could take over a high lane. They lost the 20 from that lead pack. He falls to the top now. It's T-Stone. Five and 48, picking up another spot. They're moving forward slowly, one by one, as they hit 5 to go. 66 still continues to lead. No pressure from second place just yet. If we see a move for the lead, it is going to be final corner. Coming up 4 to go. The 19 is building space to third. A few lap cars ahead. They need to get those cleared. They dip out of the way. Oh, a big run was going from some cars. They didn't go up to try to take it. So a big accordion effect back there, going to shuffle them around. It's going to be 3 to go coming up here to the line. The top 5 has not moved. Everyone else behind him has been trying to get going on the outside. Again, 3 to go. The 66 still leads. No pressure yet. The 6 and 27 on the outside by themselves. They got a little distance, but that's going to fall coming out of 2. The 19 to 5 go up. The 66 almost went up to block. That's going to shuffle them around. The 48 will take advantage to go to 4th. The first move from the top 5, and that's going to cost them as nobody else went. That's concerning for the 7, as I'm not sure if when he makes the move, anyone's going to go with him. Coming up to 2 to go. .48 falling. Let's sit here on the 7. Watch what he does. Laps closing fast. T-Stone's back in it. You see him right there, side drop from the 24, but no one helping on the outside. Leaders are coming to the white flag. Does Rock stay behind the 66 and push him to the win, or does he try to take this last corner? Who in this top 5 is going to be the first to move? Rock or Romeo? Does Durlude have something for this? He's staying on the 7. The 7's backing off. The 7's building. The 66 is not preparing for it. Here he goes. Run coming out of 4. He doesn't take it in time. The 66 blocks. The 7 is going to lose second place. A push from the 24 going to pull the 44 ahead. The 66 of Romeo takes it. Durlude's in the 24, top 3. The run came too late and was blocked by the 66, who takes it over. And Rock fell out of that top 3 immediately after a push from the 24. So the 66 of Romeo is your Daytona 500 winner for White Line Racing League. Durludes held on to second in the 44, and the 24, after a push to get by Rock, holds on to third. And the lap went to Ghost Tech. Jesus Christ, with a 45. So Romeo, Durlude, and who is 24? King Coda. Bren joining them is a little iffy. Depends on if they have an open spot or not. And the next race, A. Right. We have everyone in here? Or is it just you right now? Just you right now. Well, that works out since you're our third place finisher. We'll make sure your audio is included while we wait for everyone else to come in. Okay, so you tonight finished third. I want to say you got some stage points in stage two. I don't know about stage one. I could be wrong about that, but fair enough. The positions got swapped a bunch of times throughout those stages, so it's hard to keep track of who finished where. But yeah, third place here at the end. A very strong and solid run here at the Super Speedway. I saw this 24 up here in the top 8, top 5 for a good majority of the race. So a very strong run for you, a good finish. Wasn't able to get the win, but a late charge to steal third from Rock there after he got blocked from his move set you in to join us up here. So I guess how was your race on the first? The first race of the new season, sponsored by Rock himself, who you had to pass up here for this.
Season, so all I can do is look forward from this.
All right, and do you have anyone you want to shout out or mention before we head over to our second place, who I don't think is in here yet?
Oh, he is not in here. And thank you, Rock NASCAR, Marty. Appreciate your sponsoring, and I look forward to your next time racing with us.
Marty just said your audio was not included.
It's included. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, I can. I got somebody watching with us. If she can, they can hear it.
Hmm.
But Marty, if you
Yeah,
didn't hear me, thank you again for sponsoring, and look
yeah, they can
forward
hear
to
you
your
now.
next race with us.
All right. Yeah. Again, congrats on your third place there, and look forward to seeing what you can do at the remainder of the season. And then on to our second place finisher, Durludes, another pretty common car up by the front. I saw you led a few times, was up in the top three for a good portion of the end as well. Was not able to get around the 66 as that run came late from Rock, so all you had to do was hold the bottom. There was nowhere else to go. Sat in second. How was your race, and could you probably have positioned yourself better to maybe pass Rock and the lead if a certain move was done differently?
Probably, but the way these cars are, they like you get so much of a run, and if you're already behind cars, you have to drop way back, kind of get a good gap to get that good run, to get enough speed to go around somebody. So I mean, I thought the race was pretty clean on my end. I thought had a pretty clean race. Um, didn't really get into any wrecks or anything like that. But yeah, one down. It's super speedway racing though, so you know it's a coin flip. So
That is true because I did mention it to our third place finisher. I think maybe only one other person finished in stage points where they were like towards the top five, so it was like completely different field at every point of the race on every caution or stage. So
yeah,
it gets to be a good shuffle, but you among others were some, like I said, front runners that kept your nose up by the front to keep in contention the whole time. So congrats on that in a second place, starting out strong for the season. Just a little unfortunate you couldn't get the win, but second place is a second place.
yeah. And to be honest with you, I'm okay with the second place. When you got a lot of cars like that, I mean, it's a bunch of stuff going on behind you, right? So I wanted to try to stay up front as best and as much as I could to stay out of any trouble. And I think I did that for the most part. I think the lowest I've gotten was, I don't know, maybe 15th, 16th, maybe something like that. And I started uh 18th and 19th. So I just tried to stay up front.
All right, and yeah, again, congrats on your second. And we move over to Romeo, our winner for tonight. Led off of the last restart whenever you took the lead, and no pressure back from behind all the way till the end, as everyone was just trying to get to those laps to make that move. Just you played it right. Rock tried to move up, you blocked it. You held the line, you blocked the run from the 44, you kept it down.
Yep.
Again, you led a two, was a good front runner. I want to say you actually led the most. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah.
It seems right that you led the
Yeah.
most, but
Could be possible. Could be possible.
so yeah, a
But
very good night. Came out with a win, setting off the season right. I believe y'all have a win in your in.
yep. Yep.
Right. So
Um.
already set for the playoffs. How was your race, and how does this translate going into the rest of the season, knowing you're fine until playoffs?
Well. First off, I want to thank Comical for getting me into this. He took me in as one of his cars literally less than 24 hours ago, and I said, you know what the hell? It's a slider league, which I do respect sliders. I'm was brought up off setups, but you got to appreciate the sliders. It's equal opportunity, and obviously only in race tune-ups, which I was basically waiting for that first caution. If I'm in such a race, I wait for that first caution, try to get my tire pressures up to 60, all fours to 60, and see what kind of tape I can fiddle around with. But for that strategy, it worked out good. We had a couple early cautions, and I was able to tune up my car. Uh, you know, keep the fuel low. If I didn't need a full tank, I would keep it as low as possible and wait this I can't even talk right. You get what I'm trying to say. Well, this game isn't really detailed, but with weight and fuel, at least they put detail into that, and it does make an effect. So everything worked out pretty good. I want to thank Rock NASCAR. He's a great guy. I race with him a lot. Um, and that man can push, but you also need to know how to counteract him too. If I seen him let back, I let back too. A lot of throttle control. If you see that person behind you making a gap, it's because they want to try to make a run. So you kind of got to fiddle around with that. You know, compensate. Don't let them get too far away. But other than that, man, everything was smooth, clean for the most part. I had my partners. I didn't see my Fords as much as I wanted to, but for racers like Rock and those other Chevys, they don't have that pride issue. If a Ford is fast, they would not have a problem staying behind it. They want results. They don't care about the manufacturer at that point. But other other than that, everything was great. I'm happy to be here. It's a nice little league to get and shake some of the rust off of myself because I haven't raced in a while. And I'm happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to a good season with my teammates, my competitors.
Nice. And yep, again, congrats on the win. Done it in
Thank you.
very good fashion. Set yourself up for the playoffs and early lead for the points. Can't wait for what everyone else can do when we go to Homestead next week. That's a very racy track in the Gen 7, so I look forward to watching that. That should be
Uh,
a very fun two-lane track and see what
I
everybody else
can't
here can
wait.
do.
Yeah, I can't wait. The 1.5 miles is very fun. So it's going to be interesting
Oh
next
yeah.
week, and I hope everyone tunes in because we got some fast guys here. Coda too. I forgot about Coda. He's been up there with me the whole race, clean. The type of racer. Even though like I said, the pride kind of goes out the window with manufacturers. When someone's fast, they stay with them. Don't matter what badge is on that front grill. So I appreciate Coda too. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week, and I had a great time. Thanks for having me.
All right, and with that, our White Line Racing League, sponsored by Rock himself with the Xbox One esports community. Go ahead and sign off and see y'all for Homestead after a fun Daytona 500.